Hey guys, I'm back with another video. This is a huge estate sale haul. Hit up an estate sale on Saturday and Sunday. It was the last 2 days of the sale, so on Saturday everything was 50% off, and on Sunday everything that was left was 70% off. Picked up a bunch of cool stuff, spent like $60 total, but for the stuff I got, it was well worth it. So we'll go ahead and get right into it. On Sunday I picked this up. It was $3 after the discount. It is a JVC dual cassette deck. Already have a couple cassette decks that work fine. This one works fine too, but for $3, wasn't going to leave it there. That was a great deal. And then I also found a turntable for $15 on Saturday. It was originally $30. It is a Pioneer PL514. Got the original dust cover on it. It is cracked though, but other than that, this thing's in great shape. It needs a new belt, but other than that, motor runs. I saw it spinning after I took the platter off, and it just, yeah. And the main reason I bought this is it actually had a really good cartridge on it from what I heard after looking on Google real quick. It is a Pickering XV15625E, and people said this is one of the best Pickering cartridges out there. And I took it off and mounted it on this spare head shell I had laying around, and it looks really nice, and I've listened to it and it does sound really good. So for 15 bucks, mainly bought it for that, so that was a hell of a deal. So that was it for the turntable. And then the last electronic was $5. It is this portable reel-to-reel player. I've wanted one for a while. Just figured since I have all the other audio formats, might as well get a reel-to-reel player. This is a vintage Lucor model. Everything works. It's everything comes on. I mean, it's still got the microphone with it. This thing was kept in good shape. The only problem with it is the pinch roller is actually frozen and it won't move, so I'm trying to get that to move before I can use this. But everything else powers up, spins, turns on. So for $5, even if I can't get that pinch roller moving, it's cool as a novelty item since I've always wanted one. And then on to the non-electronic stuff. Picked up some magazines. This guy had so much stuff in his house. The guy passed away a couple months ago and they just got around to cleaning out his house, but man, this guy was a collector. He had a bunch of cool magazines. This first one is a Rolling Stone from 2003, 100 Greatest Guitarists of All Time. These were $1.50 a piece. Then he had some old Life magazines. This one's from 71, got Anne Margaret on the cover. And we got another one from 71 with Clint Eastwood on the cover. And then this one from 1969 with Johnny Cash. So those were cool for $1.50. And then on to some books, actually. Picked these up for $2.50 a piece. They were originally $5, so they were marked down half price. This first one is a Led Zeppelin book that actually came with a remastered album set. The album set wasn't there, but this book was, so for $2.50, picked that up. Just got a bunch of cool pictures in it. Looks like there's even a poster on the inside, or yeah. So that's pretty cool. And we got another Led Zeppelin. This one's just a book with pictures of them and stuff about them. Not the hugest Led Zeppelin fan, but I appreciate their work, so figured I'd pick these up. And we got another Led Zeppelin, Heaven and Hell. And this one's got a bunch of cool pictures in it and just stuff about the band. So yeah, and we got a couple Jimi Hendrix books. This one is Jimi Hendrix, a visual documentary. This is another book that just has a bunch of pictures and stuff about him. And then this last one was the coolest. It is Jimi Hendrix, The Ultimate Experience. A well put together book. I mean, this thing has great pictures in it. Some artwork people did of Jimi and just stuff. It's really cool. So for $2.50, that was well worth it. And then on to some of the music and DVDs. Picked this up, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Beyond the Beginning. This was 60 cents on Sunday. And this one was also 60 cents, Johnny Winter Live in the 70s. Then we got some cassettes. These were actually in a free box. And I'm surprised they were still there on Saturday considering the sale started on Thursday. We got Janis Joplin's Greatest Hits, Robert Plant's album Shaken and Stirred, and David Bowie, Never Let Me Down. So I grabbed those. And we got a bunch of CDs. I picked up, I think, 9 of these on Saturday when they were $1 a piece. And 15 of them on Sunday when they were 60 cents a piece, so I'm not sure which ones were which, but we'll just go through these. So I'm just going to say they were $1 a piece. We got 3 Roy Orbison compilations. They're all different. They look the same. They have different songs. And then we got King's X Dogman. They are a Christian rock band, I believe. I've heard of them, but never actually listened to their music, so figured I'd give that a shot for $1 or 60 cents, whatever it was. We got Ringo Starr, Bad Boy. Not a huge Beatles fan, but picked that up. We got Stone Free, a tribute to Jimi Hendrix. This is pretty cool. It's got Eric Clapton, Buddy Guy, Jeff Beck, Slash and Paul Rogers on here. A bunch of other cool artists. We got Eric Johnson, Alien Love Child. And we got his album Avia Musicom. I think that's how you say it. And Live from Austin, Texas. So that's really cool. And we got Joe Satriani's Dreaming 11 and his album Flying in a Blue Dream. Then we got G3 Live in Tokyo with Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, and John Petrucci. The Devil Live album. And we got another G3. I actually picked up the Laserdisc of this a while back. The one with Satriani, Eric Johnson, and Steve Vai. And we got even more CDs. That was the most I found of anything. LA Guns, Hollywood Vampires. We got Cinderella's Night Songs. Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil. Theater of Pain. And Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. And then another copy that has the original hype sticker on it. Then we got the Spaghetti Incident. Guns N' Roses Lies. Rush Moving Pictures. Ozzy Osbourne's Osmosis. And then the CD that shocked me that it was there, Deep Purple's Slaves and Masters. And I've talked about this album before. It is probably my favorite Deep Purple album because it has Joe Lynn Turner on vocals, and I was just shocked. And when I saw that for $1, I grabbed that thing real fast. And then on to the records. These were 50 cents a piece. We got Glenn Frey, Soul Searching. We got Steve Winwood. This is his album Roll With It. We got Robert Palmer's Heavy Nova. Bachman Turner Overdrive 2. And the last one, which actually was on my want list for a while, and I couldn't believe I found this for 50 cents. I was just waiting to find a decent copy, because usually this album's pretty beat up. I wanted one in the shrink, which is why I waited, but for 50 cents picked this copy up. Steve Perry's Street Talk. Steve Perry's one of my favorite singers ever, of course Journey's singer, and this thing is in great shape. I mean, it looks great, plays great, sounds great. So yeah, that was my huge estate sale haul. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.